Okay, so we have it was semi set up, the Edge, Dawnfall. I think that's what it's called. Something Dawnfall.
The Edge Dawnfall.
Yeah, the Edge Dawnfall. Okay. Anyhow, see, I don't even know the name of the game. I just keep calling it the Edge, but it does have a second part to the name. So what Jeb and I are doing is we've got the suggested pre-constructed decks for both of these factions. We have the suggested pre-set up board semi. Well, they don't tell you where to disperse your models, but all these can be dispersed by the players. And as well as the deck, you can manipulate your team and the cards that you put in the 25 card deck that you build. So again, I guess you'll call it like semi pre-constructed. Everything that the book mentions recommends we do. We did, because you're actually going to only see our second play of the game. I conceded to Jeb because he just got into a position where, like, I was actually doing good, and then Jeb went haha, and I was like, yeah, I don't want to play anymore. So yeah, you can call me a sore loser or whatever, but theoretically, could I have done something? Maybe. I think I would have I mean, I think the game probably would have gone on for another half an hour after that, but we knew enough about the game at that point. And it was kind of cool. Not that I was losing, but it was kind of cool on how it turned on a dime.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because, I mean, Jeb was like, you're going to win, and then he's like, whoa. And so he was happy. So anyways, that's where we are. So at this point, we're going to roll a die to see basically who the first player is. I got a 1.
I got a 3.
So Jeb is first player. And at this point, Jeb gets to decide if he's, what do they call it?
The placer?
Well, let's use official terms, Jeb. Give me 1 second.
The placer and the counter placer.
Something like that. That's really close. Alright, so now choose the positioning player and the counter player. The first player, which is Jeb, chooses whether to become the positioning player, who will initiate all the deployment stages, or the countering player, who will begin the match and take the first turn. So he's going to decide if he wants to be the countering player or the positioning player. So which one are you going to be, Jeb?
I'll be the positioning, so I'll let you go first.
Okay, so I have the first player token.
We're going to put it there for Mickey and then over here for me.
And we did a really crappy job of passing this, but just a reminder, the game is back and forth. Take a turn, pass, take a turn, pass. It's almost kind of, I don't know if that's even necessary.
It was at that one point, because you were like, whose turn is it?
Yeah,
after you did so many
some
counters.
of the things get, with the cards, end up getting complicated. Alright, so then the next step is to place the shrines. So this is one of the steps that we already did. These are the shrines predetermined by the book for your first playthrough.
Do you want to mention their effects right now?
Sure. So
because each shrine has a different effect that's on the sheet, the faction sheet.
So my shrine in my faction's called the chapter faction. Is during the chapter's passive turn, each chapter squad that has at least one model in base to base with the chapel may receive 1 blessing token. The blessing token raises the squad's 4 basic attributes by 1. Remove any blessing tokens at the start of the next chapter's passive turn. So as long as I'm activating and moving around, that +1 to all the stats on whatever group it applies to will stay.
Alright, and then mine, I have the demon faction. The demon shrine is the blood altar. Every time an enemy model is adjacent with the shrine, every time an enemy model adjacent with the shrine is wounded, they receive 1 additional wound, which I didn't realize was only enemies, because I thought I would receive extra wounds when I was next to it in the last game. But anyway.
So it's only the enemies that, so you get an extra crystal thing. The enemies do too, but they have a penalty if they stay there.
Yeah, because the next effect is, additionally, the shrine counts as a crystal source for every player during their harvest. So like Mickey said, we can both get crystals from it. However, with Mickey, if he's adjacent to it, his model would get an extra wound if they were wounded.
That's awful. More strategy for Jeb.
Yep. Alright, so place the shrines, place the crystal things, which we did the book.
And again, these are all book recommendations. Like, basically, so for the... there's, like, you can't put them... here, I'll remember that. But, like, you can't do that when you're setting up those types of things, which, if we did the rules section right, you should already know.
Yeah. Alright, so what's next?
So next we're going to start deploying models, so it's finally time to populate the board with warriors. Players take turns setting up one of their squads, so that means everything on one of the cards. We already have our figures placed there. And the positioning player, which is Jeb, places a squad first.
Put the big guy right here. And now it alternates to Mickey to place a squad.
Alright, and so when placing a squad, if you remember, with more than one figure, the figures do have to be in base-to-base contact as you place them.
And you cannot place figures adjacent to any of the shrines or...
Right, so I can't go like this.
Right.
I'm going to go ahead and place the pilgrims, and I will place here, and here, and here, and that's all the spaces I can get to, isn't it? So then it doesn't matter, so I'll just do the last one there. Alright, it's my pilgrims.
Take a Gorehound. And then I've got two Gorehound groups, and the model differentiation is one's looking to the left and one to the right, so that's how I remember which one's which.
Which they have different spines, but evidently he can't remember that.
No, the spines are on the wrong one.
What do you mean?
So this one's looking to the left, but his spines are short. This one's looking to the right, and his spines are short.
Maybe it's a mirror image.
So should I just go by spine?
I don't care how you do it. Whatever makes sense in your head.
I mean, I guess that makes more sense.
Just don't screw me up while we're playing.
I'm going to stick with left and right, because I've already said it.
Always has to be different.
Yep.
Can't remember the names of attributes, and we're going to do left and right instead of everybody. Other person is probably going, Jeb, the spines are different.
Well, I knew that, but...
Alright, so anyhow, my turn, and we will do... Let's do a Holy Night, right? Here.
Put a Gorehound there.
Rangers.
Yeah, I'll place my Dark Scholars there.
Death Angel, or Angel of Death, rather.
I'll place my Master of Elements there.
Alright, and that's my last one. That was Jeb's last one previously. So that was another Holy Night. And then after deploying models, place the victory marker and the faction tokens, which basically is this track here. Prepare the crystal pools, which we already did. And we already took 2. And then we draw starting hands.
Do I get my free movement?
Not yet.
When is it?
At the start of the game.
Oh, I thought it was...
Alright, so we got our starting hands, which I don't really like mine. I think there is an alternate mulligan variation. I don't... so it's optional game rules. For beginners, you can have more crystals. We're not doing that. Handicaps, we're not... If there's a huge experience difference, which... These are the same factions. We kind of learn the game. I wouldn't say we have a huge advantage, unless Jeb studied his sheet more, because...
Not really.
For advanced players, you can have a mulligan. Each of the players can, once per game, and at the start of their active turn, shuffle all 3 action cards from their hand back in their deck and do 3 more. That's an interesting mulligan. It's not at the beginning of the game. It's 1 time per game.
Oh.
So if you really have a really, really crappy hand... anyways, there's just some other stuff. Play with less cards in the action deck, and then there's a hardcore thing, and blah, blah, blah. So I think we'll ignore all of those for now. I was just seeing if the mulligan was for the first turn. I don't want to try to remember that mid-game.
Right.
Once we start the match, because we're ready to start now, everything's set up, then the positioning player, which is Jeb, gets to move one of their squads. So he just does normal movement rules. He just gets to basically, it's like, since I placed first, he now gets to make a move to, I guess, I don't know, since I'm going to go first, he could, you know, be aggressive or protect himself a little bit, however he wants to do stuff.
I'll move this guy 2. His movement's 3. I'll just move him 2 and put him next to that crystal shrine. Okay. So that's my move. So you begin the game now?
That's correct. Okay. So, I am going to use my banner to start the game because I don't want to forget, and I will switch Hammer Knight.
Alright.
I guess we should read you the banner when we use it, but my banner, so I can restore 1 endurance token to an Angel of Death. So that's my big model. Or I can change mode of 1 chapter squad car. If you're familiar with the game a little bit, you know that changing modes most of the time is free. However, my Holy Knights both cost 2 crystals to do that. So yeah, I'm going to take advantage of having a no-cost switch to the upgraded mode of my Holy Knight. It isn't both of them. It's 1 squad, and since they're 1 model per card, then one of my guys has a spear and the other guy has a hammer. So that's the one that I switched.
Hammerman.
Alright, so I've used my banner. And I can play cards, or I can activate a squad in any order that I want. Spend a crystal for an enhancement. That gives me a charge when it comes in. This one is for any squad, or anyways, it has a combat one with all models in the squad instead of just 1. Doesn't really make a difference on the Holy Knight. His squad's only 1. So the thing that I'm actually putting it on for is called Overwatch, and I perform 1 backstab before 1 model of this squad performs a combat. I'm gonna pilgrim. I'm gonna pilgrim, Jeb. So 1. Pilgrims have a movement of 2. 1, 2, and what's your initiative on your cult guys?
A 2.
And then what's the rest of their stats?
0 attack, 1 defense, 2 movement.
Yeah, let's get the game moving, right?
Yeah.
Alright, let's move into 1. So I'm in base-to-base contact
Yep.
with that guy. I'll pick a fight with him.
Alright.
Initiative's tied.
Yes, so it goes to the player.
The attack, right?
Yep.
Me. So at this point, I decide which die I'm going to roll. So I'm either going to pay for a red one, or I'm going to, or just roll the yellow one and hope for the best. We're kind of even in this match right now, so it just depends on if I want to start, hoping that I get rid of his shields. So, problem is you got to make this decision right now. There's no going back once you can't decide to pay for something. Costly, Jeb. It's costly. So anyhow, plus he would get a swing back if he defends properly. And I don't know how much he wants to spend on his turn, but let's go ahead with the red. Why not? Wait, let me see what I got in my hand first. Nah, yellow. Alright, yellow. Ooh, a good roll.
You got a 4.
I got a 4, so my attack is a 1. So Jeb's defense is a 1. So he has to get a 4 also, correct? Because this game is ties go to the defender.
Great. I guess I will pay for it.
Oh, he doesn't want to die.
6.
Okay, he's crushed. He crushed that.
So now I get to
So
swing
now
back.
he gets to swing back.
What's your defense? A 1?
Yes. But he has an attack of 0.
Pay for it for a red.
Oh, wow.
2, do I want to re-roll? Yes, I will re-roll it.
Alright.
2 again.
2
so
again.
I'm at a 2.
And remember, even though he got the cog,
Yep.
he's already had his opportunity to use the cog, so he's not going to do that. I would rather, I think, not lose a model.
Does that mean I
Right,
can't get the thing back since I already spent a cog?
What do you mean?
Because you know how a cog can either re-roll or get a thing back?
That's
Does
my
that mean
understanding.
The second time I couldn't get it back.
Right, it's
Okay.
like, I mean, I know it's
I know you
I'm
can't
gonna
do the re-roll.
double check that, because I get what you're saying. What Jeb's asking is,
Yeah.
I didn't use a cog at all, so on the second one, could I have at least taken advantage of getting a crystal back?
Alright, so after checking the forums on BGG, we found a lot of people saying that on your second roll you just automatically get the crystal because you don't have the option to re-roll a second time on your die.
So Jeb gets his crystal back, which doesn't make me happy, but okay.
What can I do with 1 crystal?
A lot, actually,
I
in this
know.
game.
Alright, so that was your guy attacking my guy, and that was my
It was your counter,
counter attack, right?
which ended up doing what to me? Anything?
It was a 2, and you said you had a 1, so I think you were going to roll?
Oh, we haven't even got that far yet.
I don't
were just
think so,
decide-
yeah,
we were
this is
just
just
deciding
me.
to get your... Alright, so you're at a what? A 2.
I'm at a 2,
Because
yeah.
you have no... And I have a 1 defense, and deciding if... I'll take a chance on this. I just have to tie you, right? With a 0,
You can
I
pay
will
to re-roll.
pay to re-roll. Here we go. So, that was a bad idea. No, it wasn't.
Got the 4.
Alright.
Alright, so you blocked the counter attack.
Yeah, I did.
So, we're hoping we picked up at the right spot. We're pretty
We
sure
did,
we did.
we
We
did.
just kind of walked away for
We had
20
errands.
minutes, so.
We had to do errands, but and so if anybody thinks that we did the re-rolling / refresh crystal because of the cog wheels on the dice, let us know. But again, seems to be from what Jeb found that on your re-roll you have and you got a cogwheel again, you get the refresh crystal. Which,
Alright.
I don't know. I'm still having trouble wrapping my head around it. Not that I don't understand it.
Alright. So it's... You've moved your guys and you attacked with them. So
Yeah, I think I'm... Oh, my discard phase if I want to. I will... I'll just draw 1. I won't discard anything. There we go.
Pass the token, please.
Alright, Jeb is now the active player, whatever you want to call it.
Alright, so I am going to activate the Dark Scholars.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not going to flip them, but I am going to do my move of 2 for each of them. So 1, 2. 1, 2. And he was here, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. 1, 2. And that means I can't attack with any of them because none of them are adjacent. I'll pay the crystal to teleport one demon model. So I can teleport a demon model. Teleport is place a model in a new position, ignoring any obstacles in its path. Range unlimited. This is not a move action and I cannot push stuff. So I am going to move this guy here. So he's next to that and adjacent to Mickey. And then I'm going to use the demon banner. Perform a combat with one demon model against all adjacent enemies with it. So I'll have him attack that guy, who I guess is a stronger one. That might not be smart, but... Oh, actually this is totally not smart. Don't do this, right? I don't have crystals to spin.
Yeah, you do.
Oh, I can spin shields, but I don't... Not right now. I'm just...
Why would you not spend shields off the big guy?
Because he doesn't have that thing yet.
Oh.
When he has the power up, it's great, but
I guess I forgot that was a card you have to fish for.
I'm going to flip the demon banner to move Son of Kyber, so I can move the big dude.
Already. Oh, you're changing what you're doing with it. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
You got? How did it flip back all of a sudden? You rewound. Okay, I got you.
1, 2, 3 to get him there.
Okay.
Sorry, I moved him. And that'll be it for me. So I draw back up to 1, or back up 1, and give that to you.
I guess I'll move. Guess I'll activate Angel of Death.
One, 2, 3 was what he did.
Where I want it. I guess. I'll swing at your elemental guy with the Angel of Death.
Alright, so we're both 2s, so you got the start.
And you said your attack's a 1?
+1, yep.
I mean your defense, rather.
+2.
I'll pay for the red die. 6.
Oh gosh. So that's an 8. And I'd have to get that on a red die just to... Wow. That makes it not even worth doing. So I'm just going to roll a yellow. And I'm not going to re-roll. Well, yeah, I have to pay for it if I wanted to. So.
Alright, so he takes a wound.
Yes, one shield comes off.
I guess I'll spend this. I don't know why, but with all, I get to do a combat with all models of this squad, which is Hammer Guy.
Okay.
So against you, so you get to go first because you're faster.
So I'll spend this for the red.
Okay.
6 total.
And I will. I'll spend a shield for the red. Five total. Come on, baby.
would you get a re? Wait.
Oh, crap.
How'd you get a reroll?
I have it built in.
For an attack.
Yeah. It's on the attack.
I'm attacking you. You're defending me.
Oh, then I got a 6.
Yeah.
Oh. So, okay.
Right. That's why I was confused. I was like, why are you rerolling?
Because I had attack in my head.
Right.
Okay, so I had successfully defended, correct?
Yes.
Alright. So that means I can counter, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I have a 2 against your 1.
Yes.
Do I risk it? Sure, why not? I'll spend another shield. Why not? 3. I have yeah, I'll just risk it. 5.
Keep that?
Yeah.
So I need to get a 4 on this?
Yeah.
Unless I spend a shield.
Yeah. There he goes.
I'll spend
All
one
right.
shield off for the big
crap.
What is your attack?
5.
So I have to reroll.
You don't have to.
Well, I mean, if I want
You can refresh your crystal instead.
to.
Ah! Damn it!
So I blocked it?
Yeah.
Awesome.
So that's the end of that.
So your turn's done? And I don't know if you're discarding.
Oh yeah, I was gonna do that. Why am I giving you that? You get this.
That's what everybody watching just asked.
I know, because I'm not so smart. What was I gonna discard? I think I was gonna discard anyways. This is what I originally discarded. This is what I drew. Ugh. Alright, go.
I'm going to play Dark Power for free. Exchange 1 Demon Endurance token for 2 temporary crystals.
Oh my gosh.
So I'll take it off the big guy. So I got two temporaries, which I'm going 2 fingers up, Nikki can see.
Yeah.
So the first one, I think what I was going to do was
I think what I was gonna do.
move this Gorehound to be here, adjacent to Mickey's guy, and then attack. So I'm going to spend one of them to roll the
big guy?
red die. Yep.
Okay.
So rolling. 3 and 3 is 6.
And my defense.
2 and a reroll.
2 and a reroll. Burn another shield for a +2 on the defense.
So you're at a 4 with a reroll.
Yeah. 7.
Alright.
So counterattack.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have money to be screwing around here. So it's a 2, 4 against whatever your defense is on him.
My defense is a +1.
Yeah.
So I would need a 3. Ooh. What are the odds? Only 2 sides. Ugh. Fine, I'll spend my floating crystal for the red die.
So
4.
4.
So block that?
Yep.
Alright.
Alright, so he's out of imaginary crystals now, in case
Yep.
you guys didn't catch that.
And you said I can spend shields to do things on here if I wanted?
You can... Victory points and shields can be spent just like crystals.
Okay. Then I'm taking 1 off of the master for teleport. Teleport 1 demon model.
Again?
I want to teleport him to the back side of here.
Okay.
And that'll be the end of my turn. So I draw up 2.
And I draw it.
Oh, I guess I should have passed this to you, right?
Yeah.
Already forgot it.
Yeah, you get really...
Yep.
You really start thinking in this game. I know Jeb edited it, but you're gonna... You guys... I'm just gonna say it right now, because... And most of it is... I mean, I know a lot of it is because we just don't know the cards and how the game works, like, inside out yet, and this probably moves a lot faster, because it's only supposed to be, like, an hour, hour and a half tops. But, like, so especially me, I feel like Jeb's even moving faster than me. I'm just trying to figure out what the heck to actually do. Especially when I feel like my cards are not. My cards are good. They're just not good now.
I just get to a point where I'm like, well, I'm thinking too much. I'm just gonna do something.
I guess.
That's
Yeah,
how
that's
I
probably.
do it.
It's probably like literally what I should. All right, I'm gonna. Activate pilgrims.
Okay.
So 1, 1, 2, sit him adjacent to him and the thing, and then move the other guy to the opposite side of him, touching still. And then 1, 2, just because I can. You guys are used to seeing me lose. Whatever. Okay, we're just gonna do something here. We're gonna pay.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, this hurts so bad. We're gonna pilgrim to put out this defense thing. It gets a charge. Is that the right one? Sorry, wrong one. Discard. I guess technically I should have put enhancement before I started activation on this. I can't remember.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So, wind that up, people. I kind of played out of order. Pretend that I played this enhancement before I moved my pilgrims around.
It says play cards before, during, and after activation. So
Just not during combat, right? Like you have to finish. If you initiate a combat, you have to finish it. Okay. All right. So I moved. Now I can do a combat. So I'm gonna go ahead and spend the charge, and then combat is with all models of this squad.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So we'll start down here with that guy.
Okay.
And I got a 0
with the cog.
Yep. So I'll just refresh.
What's
so
your
it's 1.
I got a 0 with the cog, so I guess I'm refreshing.
And that blocks,
and
right?
that means I can attack, right?
I guess so, because you blocked, right?
Yep.
Because you have a 1 block.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go ahead and spend it to attack with the red.
You are.
I got a 2 with the cog. I'm gonna re-roll that.
Okay.
5. So 5 total.
Yep. I guess I hope for a 4. And I didn't get it. So he's dead.
Nope. Oh yeah.
Yes, he is.
Oh, well, I didn't know you took it off of that.
Alright, so... Oh, I had a crystal. Shoot.
Yeah, I was wondering if you were saving that for your next dude.
No, I forgot I had gotten it back. Whatever, just move the game along. I don't even care. Alright, next one.
Whichever.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
One of the sides. Ugh, a 0 again. Yeah, I'll take the refresh.
3.
So 3 counterattack.
And counterattack with the yellow. I'll refresh.
Alright, so I don't die on that one. And then the last...
Oh, roll the yellow for defense. Or, yeah, because I'm attacking with a yellow. You want to roll a yellow in case you...
But I already
you got
defend and I
everything.
don't have
Gotcha.
anything else to
I
refresh.
gotcha.
So, alright, so then second guy that's on that, I will roll the red.
Yep.
The red die, and probably whiff. No, I got a 5, so that's good. So that's a 6 attack against your 1 defense.
I don't like that. I'm just going to roll the yellow.
Did you take your victory point?
I did not. And was this...
And you
supposed
did
to
not
be-
slide, yeah.
Right. I'll just roll yellow for defense. So...
Are you serious?
5 total? And
You
you're at
missed
6.
it by 1.
Yeah.
Holy
So
shit.
you
bucks.
hit me, and I lose a shield, right?
Right. That didn't go like it was supposed to at all. It's really awful. My other guy can't attack, so that's it.
Discarding any?
No. Gosh, hands are so little in this thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'll take the first player token.
Yeah.
And I think I'm going into passive.
I knew it. I'm so hosed.
Passive turn, gather crystals. I've got one here and one over
Yeah.
there. So 2.
See, that was a risky move. It didn't pay off. I'm in big trouble now.
Demon Banner flips, and I don't have any upgrades, so I can't do any of that, and I can't do any card stuff, so that's it for me.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's because right out of the gate,
I knew what to do.
Jeb was like, "Oh, we're not letting Mickey have any crystals this time."
Oh yeah, if you guys didn't, I don't know if we've said it
No,
yet,
we
but
didn't,
Mickey
but
got a freaking buttload of crystals
Well,
in the
that's
first
because
game.
I was like, okay, Jeb didn't pay attention to that part of the game.
Yeah.
And then it was like, oh. And then we both did the same thing coming out, at least in form for the setup, and everybody was like, okay, grab a Crystal Palace.
Yeah, I was
and
ready
it was
this
just,
time.
and it was just, and as you can see, first strike went to Jeb, and he pulled the trigger on passive first, exactly like I would have done.
You definitely took a long time. I thought you would have done it by now.
What was the point? I didn't own anything. That's what makes your freaking shrine so good.
Oh.
You can always
I thought you had one at one point. I guess I was wrong.
It's so risky for me to stand by that.
Yep.
It's awful. No, I haven't owned one at all. So definitely trying to refigure out a little bit of the strategy. I mean, I learned some, but then I got now all the cards I have don't exactly work that great. Alright, I'm going to Angel of Death. I'm going to flip it.
Ooh.
I'll move him here.
Ooh. Push me out, huh?
Yeah, I'll push you out. 3 attack against your what defense? A 1. But you can crank up to a red if you want to.
Yep.
Alright, I'll pay for the red. And an attack a 9.
What's the point of even paying? What's the point of even rolling? Because I can't get anything
Can't
back.
refresh or anything.
Yeah. Alright, whatever. Roll yellow. Can't get anything back, so he's dead. So you get a victory point.
I get a victory point.
And this slides forward. So it's back to the middle.
Yeah. I feel like I'm going to mess these up if I don't get them away from me. I don't know.
I'll flip my demon banner.
Of course you will.
Perform a combat with 1 demon model against all adjacent enemies with it. So I'm going to pick my dude over here. So against the first guy, spend a crystal to make him red.
Folks, this is not going well for Mickey.
It's a 3. You might survive this and kill him.
With the Pilgrim,
Yeah.
you attack a 3, have a defense of 1.
Yep. This is probably the turnaround point.
So I need a 2, right? Oh! You got the 3!
So you attack back.
Come on, 4.
So what is that, a 1?
Yeah.
So I don't have to roll the red, I can just roll the yellow, right? Because I have a +1
The 1 + 1 what?
for defense.
Oh, you're trying to get a crystal back if you re-roll, right?
Right.
So, yeah.
So I blocked it. Alright, and then now I attack the other one.
Yep.
So spin the crystal for the red.
Oh my gosh. This game stresses me out.
And I'm going to re-roll that.
Okay.
3 again.
So you have a 3.
Yeah.
And I have a +1. So I need a 2.
Yeah.
But it would be so much better to spend it on the attack back. Alright, come on. Come on. Come on. Everybody root for Mickey for once. Oh, he does it again!
Alright, so you're attacking back.
I am, and I'm going to spend the red and get a 1. I'll take a 5 against whatever you have.
So that means I need to spend this.
Come on, don't get it. Don't get it.
So I can
3.
re-roll it.
You have a 3 right now, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes!
4. So you get a victory point. And this goes towards you.
I'm freaking out a little bit.
Oh, this sucks.
A teeny little bit. I freaked out.
And I haven't activated anyone yet. So.
Yeah, that was just your stupid banner card.
Oh, this is risky.
Yeah, my risky didn't pay off. I mean...
Well, I can screw the game up for me.
Well, I'm okay with that.
Alright, I'm going to pick this Gorehound to activate. So
Okay.
this one here. So before I start, I'm going to flip him to
Yeah.
Astral Mode.
Oh crap,
Which gives him 7 movement.
Woo! He's moving.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So he's going to... yeah, 5. And push this guy. I guess I'll sit here and push him there.
Okay.
Right? Yep. And then I am going to attack the one that's adjacent.
And he means adjacent to the crystals.
Adjacent to the crystal, yes. Yeah. So spin this for a red.
Piss. You're going all out with a red with that thing? Did his attack go down?
Yeah, by 1.
Oh.
So that's a 4. I'm going to reroll. 8.
Against the pilgrims?
Yeah.
It cost a lot of money. I mean, I could boost it up, but it would like cost me about all my shields in the game. So I guess I'll just try to get a crystal back. Jeb was really pissed that I wiped his guy out coming across the board with that guy.
I was hoping to kill something.
I know you were. Well, so was I when I started that. I was like, I gotta combat with everything. And I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. And I didn't even get a refresh.
Alright,
that
so this
sucks.
guy died?
Yeah, so another victory point for you. So back to the middle on that.
Yep. Where are you keeping your victories? Over there?
Just by my card.
Okay. I was going to say,
should
you
I
want to
keep
put them
them
on the board.
Alright, so I'll put where Jeb has his victories. I have my victories too.
Alright. Oh, this is so bad. So the Master of Elements. Oh. I'm playing Dark Power. It's free. Exchange 1 Demon Endurance for 2 floating crystals.
Again?
Yep. I'm burning his cards for that. So I got 2. So one of them is going to put this down on Son of Kyber. So I get a charge and attach it.
Is that the one that's boosting all his stats?
No.
Oh.
This one, for one thing, repeat, when a model of this squad deals any wound, it may perform a move and or combat. And then if I get 3 of them and activate the passive, it's Rage. Whenever he kills an enemy, I refresh my banner.
Oh, that thing's awful.
And then I've got 1 floating left, so I am going to spend it on this card. Do I want to do that? Do I want to do that? I don't know how many of them there are in the game. I've already attacked, but if I could wipe it out, that would be wonderful.
You're going to do another attack on the guy next to you?
Yeah, I'm thinking of it.
How do you have another attack card?
I'll pay it with the floating crystal. Combat with all models in 1 demon squad. So I'll pick him. So, ooh, it's just a regular.
You got shields left. You got victory points left.
I do have victory points. Is that stupid? I might spend a victory point to do it. Yeah, I'm going to do it. Spend a victory point for a red.
Jeez.
6 total.
And I have a 1 defense on him. I'll just hope for a crystal back, I guess. Got it.
Got the crystal back.
Yeah, you get your victory point back and he dies.
And this moves closer to me. And I think that's it for my turn. So this goes to you, and I draw 3 cards.
Okay.
See what
I didn't
kind
use
of-
any cards, so sucks for me. All right, let's do this. Let's Angel of Death again.
Mm-hmm.
Back to this guy.
Oh, pushing him?
Yeah, because he's out of shields,
That's not
and
cool.
he will die if I kill him.
That's not cool.
And I would get 3 victory points from him.
Oh, crap.
Yeah. All right. So I will attack him. I think it's obvious that I will attack him. And I think I'll spend a victory point for the red die.
Ooh.
Hold on to that crystal for a moment.
Mm-hmm.
And take the reroll. I'll take that. An 8.
Ah, I couldn't even get it. 5. So he's out.
He's out, and I get 3 victory points for that.
And this moves 1, 2, 3.
Should. Damn it. Alright, I'm gonna have to do this. Well, first let's do this. That.
New attachment? Don't forget.
And that.
What is it?
Fire. It's the firing position one.
Okay.
For the
them,
Rangers.
They don't know.
Oh, for them. Yeah, right. Okay, so this one is attached. The top half is a defense. 1 model in this squad for 1 charge gains 2 defense for 1 roll. And specific to the Ranger, it's firing position. Each Ranger in this squad shoots twice during the shoot action, but it's one of the ones that you have to earn 3 charges and then get it to be a passive ability. So that one's a little bit a ways. And then shoot, I kind of feel like I shouldn't do this, but I'm gonna. Alright, I'm gonna get rid of a card so I can draw 2 more. I feel like this card management thing is tough. And then back to Jeb.
And I'm just going to do a passive. So,
I hate you so
with
much.
that, and I get 1, 2. And this gets a counter. And I guess this goes right back to you.
Kind of wondering if we shouldn't duke it out with big guys before you get beefed up. I'm serious.
I
You
know.
only have a 1 defense.
Yeah.
And that's a big... I'm going to do it, see what happens. I'm going to do it, see what happens. Alright, I'm going to... So risky. So risky. Alright. Activating Angel of Death. Attacking your big man. Spending a victory point for the red die. Oh, a 9.
A 9? Oh, there's no way for me to even do it. And there's no point of rolling the yellow because whatever. So, yeah. So I take a shield.
Yeah.
Dang. That was a hot roll, Mickey.
Alright, we're going to shoot.
Dang.
Alright, let's start with this guy. Can shoot that guy.
Yep.
And I'm going to roll this, the red die.
With a victory point?
Yeah.
Alright.
Because I get it back if I
Yeah.
get it.
You got
So
it.
I got it. And so the effect is a wound.
So he dies.
And I
you
get a victory point.
And this moves 1 closer to you.
And the other guy will target your... Oh, I didn't even see that both of those... That guy was shit. I could have tried to hit him twice. And killed him. So I guess it doesn't matter too much. So I guess I'll just go after that guy because it doesn't.
Yeah. Oh, actually, yeah, it does matter. He's got no adding to defense. He's got 1 because he's in astral mode, so he has no defense.
Oh.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that. Yeah. So I'll
Oh
go.
no, defense doesn't matter. You're testing against this thing, but he's a 2 in astral mode instead of the 4 that he is for initiative. Sorry. Because you're comparing initiative.
Yeah, I am. So who should I
this
shoot
one
at?
Is in astral mode.
Which is a 2 initiative.
A 2. Yep.
Alright, and then all I'm trying to do is beat initiative on the roll. It's not a comparison.
Right.
Alright, victory point. Hope for the best.
Spending them like money.
Yep. Got to.
Got it. So he loses his shield.
Shield, and you better not get the damn card that puts him back on. You probably got it in your hand. I'll just draw. Alright.
Well, I think you said you wanted it, so...
No, you got to bring back the thing.
No.
Oh.
No. I'm going to use the demon banner for my big guy to attack your...
You got it back again?
I rested I got past it.
Yeah.
So I'm attacking... Ooh, actually, do I want to flip? No, I don't. I'll stay. So flip it.
Yeah.
So he gets to attack everything adjacent, which is just 1.
Yeah.
So spend a crystal for the red die. Reroll it. So I gain a I gain the crystal, right?
That's what we decided.
Yeah. So it's a 2 plus 3 is 5.
Which I feel is like really strange on that. It just doesn't feel right, honestly.
If we're doing it wrong, I guess they'll let us know.
I mean, just like I feel like it's just wrong on that one, but I mean, I guess
you paid the...
Yeah, and it's like there's no penalty. Like
True,
you like other than you kind of rolled low.
Mm-hmm.
Like
I don't know. We'll let people decide.
I mean, I feel like we're playing it right. That one bothers me a little bit. All right, so you got an attack of 5 against my big fat 0.
Yeah.
All right. So I guess we'll take the shield off.
All right. He's got this thing.
Oh, in case I get a crystal back, but I didn't.
He's got repeat, where I can spend 1
Yeah.
when a model of this squad, which is him, deals any wound. It may perform a move and or combat. So he's going to attack you again.
Shoot.
And I'm going to pay a crystal for the red. Reroll.
Crap.
Oh god.
See what I mean? Like that doesn't feel right.
The only problem is like the 2 is so bad on when like the best is what, a 6. Like,
but that's part of whiffing though.
Yeah, I
just feel like that's just awful for for that, especially if you're rolling like if you have you have a decent attack anyways. A 3 isn't awful in this game, and a 5 isn't awful. It isn't an awful attack, so that's why I'm like, if something doesn't. I guess I get it on the yellow one. That's the one I'm having a problem with. All right, Sugar Pops. All right, I'll spend a victory point to get. I'm gonna just screw myself to get +2 on a defensive roll, and I'll spend my last victory point for the red die.
Oh, I screwed up.
You could have even crushed me more.
No, on the last card I was supposed to play something, but
whatever. 7.
You defended?
Yeah.
That hurts.
So now I get a counter?
Yes.
What's your defense?
+1.
And I'm at a 3 right now.
With a reroll.
I'm going for it.
Alright. Oh, wow. You can reroll.
It's better.
6?
It's a 6. Oh, crap. What do you need? You need the 5.
Oof. Got it.
Ah, damn it! No! Oh!
Oh, that was...
Oh! Oh my gosh!
Alright. So that ended that combat from this thing.
It did.
So now I can actually activate him and have him attack, which I'm going to do. So roll 3 plus 3 is 6.
I'm just gonna let you wipe me out.
I just want to kill that bastard.
Alright. So 1 for the +2 again.
Oh,
And this last one over here
roll the red.
for the red.
oh my gosh.
Here's the counterattack.
Are you kidding me?
7 on the counterattack.
Oh, I gotta get a 6 on this. Nope. So I lose the shield. Holy crap.
And your combat's done for the turn. That was your actual activation.
Yeah.
Holy crap.
But I can still move, which I don't know if that matters. or not.
Oh.
1, 2.
Can't believe any of that happened. I'm so hosed with everything right now, though.
I don't think you are. You're gonna screw me over.
Well, that's.
I mean,
that's the goal.
And I'm really pissed at myself for not playing this card. I guess I will do move for 0, which lets me, or sorry, mist for 0. Switch the position of any 2 models on the board, but they have to have the same base. So.
Why were you doing that?
I'm getting the astral one away from your gun, guys.
They're still in range.
I'm not done yet.
Oh.
Now I gotta move, which I can
How do you
move
get so many cards?
for free. So 1. Oh, he's got 7 movement.
The Astro guy does, yeah.
I'll put him over here. And I think that's out of range. Yep.
Oh, he was your guy without the shield, so you're just trying to get him so he couldn't get hit.
And I guess I'm done. So.
Oh, we get to draw back up. I like that. Passive. So, 1, right? Just 1.
1. Yep.
And the bonus on the big guy.
Oh, he gets...
Or, oh, when does that happen? No, wait. I just want to make sure I'm not cheating. Okay. And charges. And we don't do any card actions, right?
Correct. Nothing with cards on your passive.
Alright, so beat me up, dude.
I don't know if I can. Because he's +1 to all stats.
Mm-hmm.
And he can now roll a red for defense.
I could roll a red for defense. That's how I was winning last time.
Well, you couldn't when you didn't have any crystals.
Oh. Yeah, when I mean, I exhausted literally everything to make that happen.
Yeah. So, gain a temporary crystal.
Oh my gosh.
So I got 1.
Because you don't have enough already. Your crystal generation on that squad is ridiculous. I have nothing that gives me any temporary crystals.
I'll spend it to put this on Sunlight Kyber.
No, you have the shenanigans?
The War Fever one, yeah, but nothing's active. The passives haven't gone off, so it'll take some time. Alright, so I'm going to activate big guy.
Mm-hmm.
Do I want to flip him or not?
Oh, he's going in rage mode?
Rage mode.
Oh, crap.
Alright, so he's going to move first. So 1, 2.
Oh, is this where you get to attack everything?
No.
Oh.
I'm attacking this guy with my attack for the turn. So spin this for a red. So 8.
Okay, the pilgrim? Seriously? I got a 2, Jeb.
So he's dead.
Yes.
Alright, so victory point. This moves. He's off the board. And I'm playing this now because I screwed up last time. When Son of Kyber deals a wound, restore 1 endurance token. So that's what I forgot to do last time.
Wow.
So.
And it's free?
Yeah, it's free.
Wow.
But it's only for him.
Wow.
Alright. And then now I can spin this off of here. When a model of this squad deals any wound, it may perform a move and or combat. So, going to move 1, 2. So now he's coming back a little bit stronger. And swinging.
You have no defense now?
Correct. Spend 1 for a red. 9.
Oh, I can't beat a 9. Right? With a 1...
Correct.
Whoa. Fudge a duck. And all I have is enhancement, son of a bitch. No instance.
That's what I was worried about.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. I don't think I have anything. I think you got him. Let's see. That's specific to each of those, and they don't do anything. 1 model in the squad, all models in the squad, just the squad. And, yeah, so I will roll. Oh, there's no point, because I can't get a crystal back either, right? Okay, so you get 3.
3. This moves 1, 2, 3.
Yep.
Man, that thing's staying pretty constant.
Can't get the damn cards I need.
And that'll be it for me. So I draw up.
Alright, I got the move thing again, so
No,
that's...
I passed the first
Oh,
player
yeah,
last
no
time.
we didn't. 1, 2... Sure, why not? Okay. 1, and that gets a charge. And the bottom part is for a pilgrim, so it's not on pilgrim, it doesn't matter. The top half, so that you know, is used right after a model of this squad is killed in combat. It may perform a backstab before you remove it from the board. Alright, I will activate Hammer Knight. Move him 2. Don't put him in contact with your shrine.
So there.
Fine. Jeb's like, okay! And then my initiative's 2. Yours is a 2 on that guy?
On Astro mode, yep. Both
So
2.
okay, good. So I get to go first. It's a 6.
6?
Yeah, I'll keep it.
I would have to get a 6 on this, right?
Yeah, because you got a 0.
He's dead?
1 victory point.
Yep.
And then, end of my turn, I'll discard and draw 3. I still feel like you've got a good shot at this, even though I've got more figures left. But I feel like this time it turned on you a little bit.
It did.
Because I felt like you had the whole board.
Yeah. I guess I'll move him. 1. Oh, he moves 4. That changes things.
That's supposed to be on active now. Not that you care.
Oh, to flip the guy?
Yeah.
Because I might be going to kill him.
Yeah.
Which I think I will do. So 1, 2, 3.
It's so stupid that I didn't flip.
Yeah. I didn't realize you didn't do that either. And I'll attack. So spend 1 for... Oh, well, before I do that, I'm going to gain 1 temporary crystal and use that to roll for the attack. Reroll. 7.
Seven against a 2. If I roll the yellow, two.
2 victory?
Yep. I think I should put them back on the card just so I know which ones. At least for them.
And then I will do another gain a temporary crystal to attach this to the Gorehound that's still alive. For 2 of it, if I spend 2 models with this squad, deal 1 additional wound when wounding, 1 use per combat. And then the other one is spend 2 infection, used during combat to attach an infection token to an enemy. That's -1 to all attributes until the end of the game. And that'll be it for me. Drop to 3. We didn't pass the first one again.
Alright, kind of have to do this. Alright, 1 crystal for charging.
Oh. That's nice.
That goes to passive. Fires are shooting twice now.
Alright.
Now the question is, well, how do I do this? What is the smartest thing to do against you right now? That's the question. Activate Rangers. Flip them to the aim side.
Alright.
Use a shoot. And this, so they all get 2 shots and their roll gets, I add 2 to their roll.
Dang.
So I just start with this guy and his first roll, his first shot at your hound.
You need a 4? Oh, 2, right? Because you said add 2?
Yeah. Well, I have to beat your initiative, right?
Right.
So I need a 3,
Yes. Sorry.
right?
You're right.
It was beat, right?
So that's 1 shield off of him?
Alright, and then his second shot.
Kills him?
Oh my gosh.
So you get a victory and that slides?
Oh my gosh, I can't believe that just happened. And I have nothing to fire at with the other guy. Correct?
Right.
So, then end of my turn, discard a card and draw up.
This is where it gets interesting, huh? So... Teleport.
Oh crap.
Teleport 1 demon. I don't know if it's worth it. I guess it is. Alright, spend 2 victory points.
2 victory points.
Yep.
Whoa! What are you bringing out, son?
Horde. Choose 1 enemy model. Choose any demon model within movement range of the target. The demon model moves to base or adjacent with this enemy and initiate combat.
Okay.
But anyway, he can move 1, 2.
He can get there anyhow,
Yeah.
okay.
So I'll do that.
So I just got lucky that I put that guy there. Kind of. I mean, it was It was strategic, but not because I knew you could do stuff like that.
Alright. And then now I get to initiate a combat with it. So, yellow die.
Wait. 1, 2.
Oh boy.
To dodge it. So, after a chapter model enters combat, reposition this model to any adjacent space and cancel the combat.
Alright. And then now I have my move and attack, because I haven't done any of that.
I guess.
So, I guess I will just move 1.
And push him.
Push him. And attack him. Any other tricks?
Nope.
Rolling a yellow. 7 total.
Guess he's gonna die. Oh. Yeah. Oh, why can't I get a cog?
Alright, so he's dead. Get a victory. And this moves. And that'll be it for my turn.
That sucked. This is kind of a big deal at this point. Oh my gosh, I just did stupid.
Why?
The dodge was on the shoot card.
Oh!
That's really bad. Really, really bad. I can't believe I did that. Alright, well, we'll have to try a different way, I guess. Alright, so move. Holy Knight, we'll move 2.
Adjacent?
Yeah. Activate Holy Knight,
Okay.
and he will move.
Oh boy.
Holy Knight will do Overwatch, use a backstab.
Okay. What's his attack?
I gotta get rid of that shield. He's got a 2 with a reroll. I'll use my victory point for the red, for the backstab part.
Mm-hmm.
So, it's a 3. Do I want to reroll? Because you can roll... Oh, no, backstab, you just won't get a counter.
Right.
Shoot. Yeah, I'm gonna risk it. Crap. Man, I effed it up.
So a 3?
But I still get this, right?
Yeah. So 3 total. I'll
Unfortunately.
use a victory point to roll.
And he blocked it.
Yeah.
Alright, and then I will use another one for regular combat. This is combat.
Mm-hmm.
All models in the squad. Pay the crystal for the red. Oh, come on!
You can re-roll it.
But still. No! Here it is! This is gonna cost me the game, people, because I was stupid!
I'm paying the victory point to roll the red.
What the heck?
Got it. And now this I can actually attack back, right? If this was just a normal combat?
Yes.
Alright, so I'll pay a victory point to make it a red. 7.
Okay, I will defense of 3. I have 6. Revenge.
What?
Perform a back stab.
Wait a sec. What is...
Use this right after the model of this squad is killed in combat. It may perform a backstab before you remove it from the board.
Okay, it would have helped to know that.
I read it to you when I put the card down.
I wasn't listening.
You never listened
There was
to me.
one card where I know I didn't listen, and I was like, oh, crap. So what is this?
6.
A 6? And I gotta roll a 6 to block it? Is it even worth it? I mean, I'll spend it just to see.
Now you're gonna win now.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I get a crystal back. So I take a shield off.
Yeah.
Because of your backstab, but he dies.
Yeah.
So I get a victory and this moves 1.
Yeah, and I have no money left. I will concede to Jeb at this point because he's within. I'll just explain to you guys real quick. He can move here. That my Rangers have 0 defense, and I have no money or any means to generate a die that can roll enough to get even a 1.
And I've got 4 victory points.
Well, I mean, I get like.
I mean, but you can do it out, but I.
Okay, I mean, like the odds are like, you'd have to get a 1 like every single time. I mean, okay, fine, Leia, let's play it out.
That for your turn?
Yeah.
You also get to draw up. So.
But I have no money.
No money.
Like no money to upgrade anything. So.
All right.
Okay.
So move 1, 2, and that pushes him out to be adjacent to me.
Yep.
And then I will attack.
Yep.
So spend this to make it a red.
Right. And he gets a
3 and 3 is 6.
I can't get a 6, Joe.
Okay.
I can't buy a red die. That's like you literally had to get 1s, and then I had to roll the 4, right? Yes. You had to get a 1.
Oh yeah.
You literally every single roll with all your resources, you had to get a 1.
Right.
Okay. So anyways,
it knocks him out. I get a victory point. This moves, but it doesn't matter, right? Victory points.
So
anyways,
people, I cost myself the game like I do many times when I play against Jeb. Literally tossed my shoot card away. I don't think you win.
Oh no, I would have lost.
Like I had resources to roll a red, and on that side you only have a 2 initiative. Like I can't believe I did that.
Yeah.
Tossed it for the dodge when all I had to do was stay alive 1 turn. I don't think you were killing both of them at that point, or maybe I did need to save it. I don't know. But anyway,
yeah, I would have killed both of them if you hadn't dodged, because I had the thing that let me move and attack again.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, if you find out different, you can.
Oh, I mean, it doesn't matter.
I mean, well, that was my thought process. Was the dodge screwed me because that was my shoot card? But if I didn't have a choice, like if you were gonna wipe both my shooters out, then I had to and hope that
exactly. I think you did the right move because I did have 2 moves and 2 attacks. So.
Well, that ended up being so much closer than I thought it was gonna be.
Ooh.
I still think I screwed up a little bit, but
I know I messed up once, but. I feel like you were so far behind in the beginning that I was like, I could have won.
So
but I don't know what I did wrong.
It's funny. I feel like and I don't know how the mix works totally in this, but out of 25 cards, they gave me 4 shoot cards for the Rangers, and I think there's like 6 or 7 that you can put into that.
So if you wanted to focus more on Ranger shooting, when you custom build, you'd put more...
Well, I mean, I feel like if you're gonna play the Rangers,
might as well you
should have, because once you see Rangers on the board, you're gonna be like, do I go after them?
Right.
Because if I don't go after them, they're a problem.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you got that double shoot.
They're super weak, but they're almost guaranteed a hit.
Yeah. The 4 thing on him helped, but when he went down to a 2, I was like, he's dead.
When your guys started to go down, and and getting that one thing back really was huge.
Well,
Your
I would have had
one
it
endurance,
earlier. Like,
that was really big.